My videos are pointless. Well, hi there. I'm gonna make a video, and it's gonna be going to talk about some things that I literally wrote down about my vlogs, okay? Because by now, a lot of you who are watching right now have probably seen what I've done before, and I really appreciate that. But I want to talk about what I want to change, okay? Okay, so about maybe like a week before New Year's, I was thinking about things that I might want to change, and that's because I had these thoughts about my vlogs, okay? And it's gonna sound really, really dramatic at first, but you have to hear me out. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm gonna read you word for word, what I wrote down in my notes app, okay? Because I feel like that's where you are your most honest self. Like, you're like, no one's ever gonna read my notes in my notes app, you know? But today, we are. That's what we're doing. But specifically about this. You can't see anything else. You're not allowed. No. So this is what I wrote. My videos are pointless. I noticed that my videos are very pointless, meaning that they are unfocused. They seem to have no certain theme, other than exactly what I film. And I think they are so boring. I almost feel bad when I promote them because I think, who would genuinely want to watch this? I want to make something more relevant, but I don't know what that should be or look like. I think that what I do now is just for fun, and I'm just exploring what it's like to record and edit, but I have no clear goals. I do them because I can, I get to, and not everyone can, and not everyone gets to. That's why I think that if you want to try some new creative activity, and maybe you're afraid that you might not be good at it, or you're afraid of what people will think, you shouldn't let that stop you from trying. That's why I like writing down my thoughts, guys. Obviously, it's myself who wrote that, so I agree. I don't need to find some goal. I feel like as I'm making more videos and experiencing that consistency of posting every single week, I'm really just affirming to myself that I can do this. And so by that, I am achieving a goal, which is proof to myself that I can be consistent. I think that no matter what, I'm always going to be learning and testing out things. And if my ultimate goal is not to make money, then why stress about having something that can be monetized? I'm just trying to do this for myself. And if people want to follow along in that journey, then that's amazing. And that's exactly what I would hope for. Now, the music is a whole other thing that I'm not consistent with because it's a whole different process, and it's like it needs to be inspired by something, and then it just happens. It just happens, and I get a random urge or get the opportunity to do it. But right now, I just have this camera in my room. I left my recording equipment back in Denmark because I'm making a big move later this year. Y'all don't even know yet. But I needed to get rid of some things and have less. I'm also quite a minimalistic person, even though it might not seem like it. But I don't know where I was going with this. And this might just be a new thing that I do. Start talking. And I'll get a mic eventually, don't worry. I will invest in a little Bluetooth mic, but for now this works pretty fine, I think, and also it's pretty quiet. I'm very lucky to live in this peaceful place. Well, most of the time it's quiet. Today's Sunday, and sometimes there's construction and so, anyway. I think that it's important for me to be creating and to be exploring this side of myself more rather than trying to find validation in all sorts of things that are not true to who I am. I've definitely done that in relationships, trying to find. I wrote this one more thing. You'll hear a little personal thing. If you want to know my tea, I'm gonna give it to you because it's not hurting me in any way for other people to know. And it could be helpful instead of actually hurtful. So I have moved multiple times in my life, right? And I always feel like I have to find something there where I am living that makes me fit in. I mean, this is probably a normal thing people experience, right? And this is what I wrote, okay? It's like I always have to fit in somewhere when I don't have a good community to be a part of. I search for a friendship or a relationship to make myself fit somewhere so that I have a purpose, so that I can feel like I mean something to someone. Even though, calm down, I know I have a purpose. I know that I'm loved. I have 2 wonderful parents, okay? They're not perfect, but whose are. And I know that they love me very much. I know that they would support me in anything that I do virtually. But as I get older, I'm searching for, a greater purpose probably. I'm gonna end this video with, even if you feel like it's pointless, you're doing something. Even if you feel like it's pointless, try. Even if you feel like it's going nowhere, try to do something. Try to do something you're interested in. Just try. Anything creative. Whether it's painting, whether it's devising a workout plan, just create. There's no harm. Just try.